Welcome back. I'm the Gnarly Gnome. Today we're going to talk about online beer festivals. Is that right? Online beer festivals? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? So there's a lot about 2020 to hate. I admit that. There's a lot to be confused about, too, and online beer festivals are really easy to take and kind of wrap into one of those things, either hatred or confusion or something. It's not fair. I think there's a lot of misunderstanding what they are, why they are. I got to spend a bunch of time the other night at BC's Bottle Lodge as they were prepping for what they call Flavortown, their big online beer festival they put together. And I got to sit down with them and I got to ask some questions. I got to figure out the what and the why and the how and just kind of wrap my head around this idea of what these things are. It's good for me and it's good for you because we can discuss it together. Watch this first, some fancy B-roll. Watch that, and we'll come back and we'll talk about this, and we'll dig into this together. We'll get to the bottom of it, I promise. Go watch. On the surface, something like an online beer festival shouldn't be complicated. You get good beer, get it to people in time, and then provide them some entertainment while they hang out and drink and find some kind of social connection in the middle of the time where that isn't always an option. That should be simple, but it's not. There's so much time and so much effort and so much work that has to go into creating that, to each little aspect of that. Not everybody can do that. A place like BC's knocked it out of the park. Not only did they put together a box of really incredible beer, some stuff that you would have been happy to find at a regular, real beer festival, but then they curated this whole show that goes along with it. They made this funny little map of a house of how you're supposed to set it up like a beer festival. It's fun. Beer festivals and beer are about so much more than just what's in your glass. An online beer festival is just as much about curating community, entertainment, fun, camaraderie. It's about putting all those things together as it is just a bunch of really good beer. So hats off to BC's for not only having the guts to attempt it, because that's half the battle, but to execute it in a way that almost makes me think that this could become a thing beyond the current state of the world today. Once things go back to normal, whatever that is, maybe this doesn't go away. Maybe this becomes another way for us to enjoy what craft beer is, or what craft beer can be. The idea that we can connect with people over long distances and bring us together is exciting to me. And I think that's my biggest takeaway about online beer festivals through all of this, is that it connects us. It connects us in a way that sometimes even regular beer festivals can't do. In the future, maybe we see more of this. Maybe not, I don't know, but judging by the way places like BC's have executed it, I'm excited to see where we go with it. We'll see you next week.